Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following El Cid Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar, the King of Castile. And in that last episode, we did manage to once again defeat our old enemy, the former King of Castile and Leon, and that was Alfonso the Sixth. Now, he did die in his sleep at age 54. I mean, was it in his sleep or did one of his sons do away with him? That's a good question because they're both pretty evil guys. But in any case, our old foe is defeated, and now we can consider what we do from here. And I had some suggestions in the last episode, and people were offering suggestions for, conquering more of Spain and things like that. And obviously, we will probably be getting involved in a few more wars in the lifetime of King Rodrigo, who is 51 years old. But I do want to just point out that at this point in our story, we have far surpassed what the real El Cid did manage to accomplish in real life. Now, obviously, his story within history and in legend had, a lot going on to it, but he was never a person who managed to truly be called a king, and he certainly did not have claim to as much land as we have here in game. So we have in probably many respects surpassed what the historical El Cid managed to achieve. And I think that's worth noting is just how far we've come. Yeah, in a regular Crusader Kings 3 game, we could just go and take all of Spain and probably even more if we were really min-maxing it. But in terms of a roleplay game and the story of El Cid, what we've accomplished thus far is already a pretty big success, I would say. And so I am pretty pleased with how things have gone thus far. But the question is, where do we go from here? Well, we still do have that mission to rescue the peasants of Malagon here, and we will attempt to do that. I think we might go for that war soon. The question is, how are we going to? What are we going to do in this situation? We have claims to a couple really spread up places: Valencia. We've got this county here, Molina, and then the claim on Malagon to free up those peasants. I don't really like the border gore there, but I mean, at some point we might just have to deal with that anyways. Now, I don't know if we might be capable of winning this war. See who his allies are. Some of them are within his own lands, are they? No, they're not. So you'd be able to call in these two allies, which would be a decent amount of troops. El Cid is pretty strong, so we've still got a little bit of time, I think, before we need to lay that attack. So we can do some stuff in the meantime. I do want to start developing our county of Quellar, our capital here, and so we will be attempting to do that now. I was tempted to go for hill farms. That gives us some good money, or maybe cattle pastures. But one thing that I would like to potentially do is go with hillside grazing lands, and for our next building, go with stables, because we have the powerful knights, the armored horsemen that we have been using here. And if we get that, we could really increase their damage, because that's going to stack here at 10. So that's going to be plus 30% heavy cavalry damage. Plus, we have this special building here as well, Alcazar of Segovia, which would be another plus 20. So we'd be getting plus 50% armored cavalry damage here, which would be pretty good. I mean, these guys are already quite strong, so they'd be, I don't know, at what, like 35 damage or something like that, which is pretty good. Significantly higher than, archers. Obviously, it's going to be better with whatever they're countering. But I think that would be pretty good to get. It's not going to be optimal in terms of money, but we have some other counties. We can develop Burgos and things like that to get some better money. Soria here and Valladolid. So we don't need to, we can focus more on just making this a really good province for our cavalry. And we do get a little bit of money anyways from the hillside grazing land. So that's what I'm going to go with first. Try to get our money ticking up just a tiny bit here. And from there, well, let's see. We could usurp the Kingdom of Leon, but we need a lot of money for that. Could create some titles, but we don't have we don't have the money. We don't have the money for a lot of different things here. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. One thing I want to look at, Cantabria. No, we guess we don't give them away. We're not going to give them a Maya or anything like that. We don't need to appease this young Duke here, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm just going to let time roll. We're just going to kind of see how things play out for now. Well, there you go. I knew that getting older would mean doing everything slower, but I didn't think it would all come to a halt until my death. Lately, I feel constant malaise and everything takes more effort than before. It looks like we're getting old. We have become infirm. It is what it is, as I always say. How long are we going to live from here? Who knows? We do have the athletic trait, so we might survive a little bit longer. Well, I guess we're going to try to accomplish that last war before we go. But that may end up being our last one. I guess we'll find out. I'd still like to probably, I think we'll wait just a little bit longer, get our money built back up, see if we can get an opportunity when these guys go to war or something like that, and then just go from there. And not to mention increasing our control, which let me just make sure. Yeah, we are continuing to increase our control. So we should be in a reasonable position to attack the Emir Yaya here, and probably in the next 2 or 3 years. We'll free the peasants of Malagon. We'll take Mulina and Valencia. That can be like kind of like a little, detached port for us. Or perhaps things are going to wrap up with a crusade. I was wondering when the crusades might start. Interesting. We'll see. I mean, that would be excellent, honestly, if we can do a crusade here at the end of our life. That would probably be the coolest thing, actually. Let's see. Who will serve me well? Rodrigo wants to be my right hand. Let's see. I'm actually, I don't mind that. You know what? Yeah, we're going to get Rodrigo to be our right hand. So that's going to help our control as well. We're probably going to go with, let's see, a man's home. No, we're going to go down hard rule here. Collect that up as well. And just continue from here. So yeah, we'll see where, if a crusade gets launched, that might end up being kind of our big goal towards the end here. So Briach comes in and shows his fealty. Thank you. House Omadon has done well for us thus far. So the mystical kingdom of Poland. I'm giving a courteous greeting by my chancellor. He tells of a mythical land known as Poland. Yeah, it is a myth, Poland. Anyways, he unfurls his map. Let's see. Oh, though I would usually never venture so far. Tales of my heroic journey would certainly have an effect there. I must go there. Okay. Do we travel there in our infirmity? I mean, we are an adventurous man, surely. Yeah, okay. Let's see. We need a caravan master. We can get Andreas Barrientos here. Barely any danger. So, yeah, if we hire a mountaineer, then there's no danger. So, yeah, that seems fine. Should we stop off anywhere on our way? Let's see. 200 stewardship. That's not going to be helpful. Oh, you know what? Actually, maybe it is. Because if we go and stop off in Pamplona, and then we stop off over here in Cevennes, or Cevent, I don't know what, it's French. And then we stop here in Neuchâtel, we're going to get probably an entire perk just from hitting up those ones there. and there's no extra danger. And then we're going to get another. Yeah, okay, so that's perfect, actually. You know what? We can probably double down. Oh, no, we don't even need to worry about that. We might hit this one up on our way back if we didn't get enough to get a perk. But yeah, we might get a stewardship lifestyle perk out of this. So perfect. Yeah, let's go on a little adventure. Why not? We got to go and see some other lands here. Maybe we'll make preparations for a crusade even. Who knows? Teresa's come of age? Ooh, Faithful prepares for war. My warriors will be ready to fight. Oh, we're going to go for Jerusalem. Hey, who knows? You know, maybe next season will be a Jerusalem campaign. All right, I guess we're going to get ready here. So, obviously we'll leave our son in charge of preparing Infante Sancho here, who is very capable, not as a commander, but certainly at fighting. So yeah, we'll probably deal with that. Beneficiaries. Unfortunately, we can't make our son a beneficiary here, which is really unfortunate. Why not? It's because he already holds land, right? Oh, and he's the heir to a title. So we'd only be able to do our daughters here, which is, I mean, could we get our daughter to be? I mean, she's betrothed. You know what? Maybe we break that betrothal. And we make her the beneficiary. And we get a matrilineal marriage here with somebody relatively important here. Alfonso Bermudez Avela. He's Uko Nusco Astor Leonese? Who the heck is this dude? Maybe not him then. These people are too young. Irish, Dutch. Everybody here is quite young. Let's see. Let's go back to relevance here. De Bourgeon. I mean, that's a relative. Oh no, he's got lover's box. De Courtenay. You know what? This guy. You know what? Maybe we can arrange something here with this guy. He's ambitious, a little bit arrogant, callous. No, you know what? Maybe with his brother here, who's a little bit better of a guy. So you know what? I think that's what we're gonna go with there. We'll get this matrilineal marriage. We'll make her the beneficiary, and maybe we'll have our daughter get some land in the Holy Land. So yeah, we'll prepare here. There we go. So yeah, we got our beneficiary here, Infanta Teresa. A delicacy. I am king and I want my empanada. Yeah, let's do it. The food was amazing. See, you got to try the local dishes. Tell me my future, oh wise one. Yeah, what is our future? Our travel bodes well. See, we're clearly everything's going our way. And here we have a strange figure. What a lucky day it is to happen upon the legend himself, King Rodrigo of Castile. Prove yourself a legend, Scullion. Who is this dude? Our battle will be legendary? All right, we'll fight this guy. I don't even know who he is, if he's good. Is he good at battle? We'll take him on. Bermond and I. Oh, well, we'll defeat this guy. Look at that. Actually, he's relatively even here. Let's see. We should probably play this good. We're going to go with a very high likelihood of success here. Strike, parry, riposte. And here we go. We did manage to defeat Bermond. My entourage returns right as I emerge victorious over my mysterious opponent. His weapon falls to the ground and he looks up at me, stunned. I call to my entourage, but when I look back at my feet, he has disappeared, as though he was never there at all. Oh, was this a sign from God? To prove our might? Perhaps it was. Local hero, as we traverse the woods, trudging through the dirt, we encounter a modest wayward shrine. Naively carved, it sports a cross at its head and below leather words. Here lies Saint Richenda of Toulouse, blessed daughter of Navachales. Saint Richenda of Toulouse. Saint Richenda has a nicer ring to it. Patronize the local saint. Yeah, let's see. We had better get going. No, we can patronize a local saint, I suppose. Why not? The high altitude and brisk air of Cevennes has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. Let's see. The local captain says, "Would you like to join me, my lord?" Ooh, it's gonna cost too much. Fortunately, we're in a hurry. I'm always up for a challenge. I don't know if we can afford. Do we just go hugely into debt for this? Unfortunately, we are in a little bit of a hurry here, so we will continue on our journey. A new paramour. I mean, we do care for our wife. We're at 100 opinion with our wife. Yeah, no, we cannot give our love so freely. We are not such a man. Although, if we would have had a bastard son, we could have made him the beneficiary of this crusade. Sigbjorn busily jots down my words as I dictate them. Anso, my neighboring ruler, could be swayed to support my cause. Anso is what? Oh no, that's going to be the king of Navarra. Perhaps a subtle threat? We could try that. Diplomacy challenge? Let's try that. But he doesn't care for her, please. Here's a poor soul. I guess we'll do the righteous thing here. With shoes now covering his calloused feet, the peasant gives me a knowing smile and walks to match my pace. You are a good and kind king, and that kindness will be rewarded. I am Andre of House Vendôme, and I always reward those with kind hearts. It would seem this man is not a peasant at all, but a man of great wealth. Oh, I graciously... Oh, look at that. He gives me a ton of money. Oh, we shall graciously accept. There we go. See? Pays to be kind. Literally, in this case. We do have a sponsored person. Not going to sponsor that. It's not worth it. There we go. We get the 600 lifestyle experience, and we can take a perk here. Taxman, cutting cornerstones, meritocracy. Cutting cornerstones might be good. Collect tax. Yeah, nah, collect taxes. Does this work for... I assume this is like helping our counselor collect taxes. That's what I'm gonna go with. So yeah, hopefully that is the case. Oh man, we got a long way to get to Poland here. It is a mythical land. Just look how far over it is. Jeez. I'm Dietrich of Ahim. I've bested dozens of men in combat, and honestly, all those fights were dull. Oh my gosh, everybody just wants to fight us. Might be less valuable after I win. Yeah, you know what? Let's destroy this guy as well. We win the fight. Of course we do. We're El Cid, damn it. Somebody's scouting my realm. Well, not going to be too worried about that. We're not even home. The caravan becomes lost. We will try to find the directions, but we get, you know what? We're not good with, you know, our mind is starting to go a little bit. We are just not quite capable of managing that. I pause and write and pause and write. The words for this missive must be chosen carefully. Any loose phrases for my message to my vassal Frederic will not be looked kindly upon, but his support of the Song of El Cid will be a boon if I indeed get it right. The Song of El Cid can also be a tale of revenge. Perhaps I should be as truthful as possible. Who is this guy? He is vengeful. It is a tale. You know what? Our tale is a tale of revenge. It's a tale of revenge against Alfonso VI. So I think that is the truth, is that it is a tale of revenge, and he is quite pleased. So he will start promoting our legend. The Call of the Road. There we go. So we gained the Traveler perk. We're about pretty close to being done here. How much longer do we have before the war here? Where does it say that? I always forget. A little bit of time left. I do hope 9 months. All right, so we might actually even be able to make it back home potentially before the crusade starts. I imagine we're going to Poland. We'll speak with the Polish king here, Boleslav. Yeah, something like that, right? At last I arrived in distant Krakow, and this is far from what I was promised. The great magical land of Poland that excited my imagination is just that, imaginary. Yeah, Poland does not exist. The real kingdom of Poland is sad and humble. Sorry, any Polish viewers, but this is what the game is saying. I make my way to what I assume is the home of a noble family, and I'm greeted by a good Christian man. It seems even here God is given proper worship. He demands to know who I am and what brings me this sorrow. I wish to see how the people fight here. Oh, well, we could duel this man. Let me tell you about the legend. You know what? We're going to win this duel. And we'll spread our legend here in Poland. Strike, parry, riposte. Better men than you have. Let's see, that's the best you got. No, let's strike, parry, riposte again. And then we will go with Maggot. You think you can stand against me? I'll show you how I lift a mace. There we go. Wonderful, we say. Or join me? Who is this guy? He's actually not a terrible character. Let's have him join us. I am victorious in our victory here, so. Friendly locals. Hey, you know what? The people here are friendly. We'll take everything we can. Gifts from the villagers. Oh, yeah. We will accept your gracious gifts. Thank you so much. Hill pastures have been constructed in Quellar. Do we spend the money? I think we can afford it, so we will go with the stables here. There we go. That's all of our money, but we should be able to make up enough here in the next 6 months before the war begins. The wonderful tale of the Song of El Cid continues to spread. Song of El Cid gains nobles and noted. Of course, it's all about the small folk. Yeah, we are a man of the people. It is all about the small folk, the ones who we graciously rule over as a great hero of a king. Oh wow, this is nice. Development in Quellar goes up by 40. A row struggle. This man deserves my help. Oof. Help him, Andreas. I guess we'll try. And we beat the row. There we go. Excellent. It's not the first time I catch my knight Dietrich fiddling with some flowers. Oh, he wants to woo a woman. Her eyes are certainly beautiful and her hair looks soft. I don't think we're going to bother with him, but who am I to interfere in hire? Oh, who is this guy? Dietrich Runesse. You're coming home with me? We have enough room in our court to welcome both of you. Actually, she's not a terrible character. Oh, what is this? The implacable King Rodrigo. He wants to get betrothed to our daughter. An alliance with the King of Navarre? I'm not opposed to it. Very well. Sorry, daughter, you've just been betrothed to, what, 60? 50, yeah, 60-year-old man? Ugh, I mean, medieval times. Terrible. Consider the armor gone for a price. We do need that money. So yeah, we're going to get home, and then we're going to go on the crusade. Fields of Burn are a sight to behold. A king doing... Yeah, we're not a gardener. That's for sure. Let's see. Perhaps it is best to let the story grow naturally. Yeah, we don't want to embellish too much here. Our story speaks for itself. Teeming with all manner of wildlife, Jacek and I agree that Geneva would be a splendid place to go on a hunt. Yeah, you know what? Let's try that. Trinket gained. There we go. Rabbit's Paw artifact. And, which we'll probably just go and sell. I know I'm kind of rushing through things here, but, you know, half of these events aren't really that important. So we're going to sell that. And there we go. Look at that. We got a ton of money now. So we are in a very, very good position here. Money-wise, and the crusade. Look at that. We're going to make it home in time for the crusade. So everything is working out in our favor. Unfortunately, we won't probably be able to help the people of Malagon here, but let's face it, the crusades are a lot more important than some peasants who are, quite far from our realm. A knight errant. Yeah, let's follow him. And we shall fight this beast. We kill the beast. There we go. Excellent. And here we go. The war has begun. Deus Vult. Let us begin. We shall raise up our armies here. We're going to get home right away, and then we will certainly join in. So we're going to put ourselves as the commander, because obviously El Cid is going to lead his own troops in the war here. And we're going to send our ship over here, but we are probably not going to land until some of our fellow Christians join us here. Let's see. Perhaps he could be persuaded. Yeah, let's try it. He is convinced. Who is this guy? I eagerly propose to formalize the ties that bind us. Oh, this is our son. Yeah, very well. He's a crusader. We're a crusader. We're all crusaders together. Yeah, look at that. Our son, proud Sancho III, is obviously going to be fighting with us here. Oh, we could hire some mercenaries, but I don't want to waste my money on that. Pope's coming. All right, so... Oh, wait, where are you going, Pope? Are you leaving? You're going the wrong way. That's not the way to Jerusalem, dear Pope. That is not the way. I'll have to see where our allies come. How many do we have going up against us? 27,000? I mean, we've got a decent shot. I would love to get some high... Whoa, yeah, we're going to wait. Well, we'll leave our ship here for a little bit, and we shall wait for some allies to come. So start heading over here anytime now. The King of Bohemia has joined in as well. Our son shall become our friend. Very good. All right, we've got quite a few troops coming here, so we're probably going to just pop over and land in Acre, but we'll see here. Hopefully we'll get to land first. There we go. All of our allies. We might be able to pull off a victory here, depending on... Oh, everybody's running away. Cowards. Oh, no. Ugh, look at that. They're all cowards. Oh, and our son was slain in battle. My brave son, all those cowards. Huh. Dang. Well, that was rough. News from the dry lands of Acre finally arrives in the hands of an exhausted messenger. I know immediately that something terrible has happened. I mean, we should have attached to that army, but our son was slain. Oh, damn. I guess that means that Rodrigo will actually end up being our heir. Our brave son died in the crusade. Oh, that was rough. We probably would have won that fight if you guys would simply have actually just joined in. I mean, I know I played that dumb. Look at all these troops coming in. Oh well. I'm not gonna stress over it. You know, you make some mistakes every once in a while in this game. It is what it is. We'll have to join in with whatever troops we can muster up here. And yeah, that was a rough way to start the crusade. But whatever, you make some mistakes sometimes. I'm not gonna save scum. Wouldn't do such a thing. But yeah, I was really hoping that those other guys would just stick around with us. Frankly, like we probably could have held on, but oh well. We'll have to wait. We'll bring in our troops. We're gonna go and try. How did 55 war score? From what, one? Oh, they won a couple little battles there. Jeez. This crusade's not going well. My lord, the unthinkable has happened. The ladies of Zamora have taken up arms to defend the city themselves. Oh, poor ladies, what is going on? Oh, the women are fighting. I wish all my subjects were so ready to defend their land, not in distress. Let's see. Oh, those poor ladies. I mean, we are chivalrous, so we should probably go with the chivalrous option, shouldn't we? It's kind of crazy to think like, we send in our troops, El Cid, the brave El Cid, fighting alongside his son. He lands in the Holy Land. Armies like, pulling away. He's expecting reinforcements, but none are there to come. And his son ends up dying in that battle. His army wiped out. It's a tragic way for things to go, but we can't just assume that everything's going to go right for us all the time. That's just not the way that history goes, and that's not the way that war goes. So, as it is, we just don't have any other choices there. We're going to send in our army here. With we've got some more troops coming here, so we will attempt to, make back up for what happened there, but that was rough. We lost the son. Rest in peace, Sancho. I thought Sancho was going to be pretty good. I mean, he had he was slow, but he was a blade master. But Infante Rodrigo, who's our friend, our right-hand man, is probably just as good. And look, he's a holy warrior. He's going to be a crusader. Somebody's plotting to kill my wife. Who? Damn it. Probably going to want to land over here because I do want to build up some of our own war score if we can. We'll just try to play it a little bit more carefully here this time. I don't know if we're going to get enough war score to... Oh, what's our... Yeah, I guess we'll see. What happens if we enforce demands? We've got the highest contribution so far, I guess, because of that one battle. We just need to get some sieges off if we can. Let's see if we can pull off a siege here. Are they going to come in to fight? Our army stand poised. There we go. So we become a crusader. Perfect. Let's see. Who's leading this siege? I wanna lead a siege. That would be kind of ideal here. Or even just to, like, potentially try to get them to engage. Let's move over here. No, I want to pull back. I don't want to get caught again. Oh. Let's see what's going on. We're going to get Jerusalem siege down. Perfect. We might be able to pull off a siege over here now that they're pulling back. So we're going to be leading this siege now, which is good. Let's see, attackers. Oh yeah, so we're still in first. So our, Teresa could inherit. That's not so bad. Yeah, let's get this siege down. So, you know what? We lost the sun, we lost that battle, but we are known to be the biggest contributor here. So it's not the worst outcome here. Let's hope that we can get a victory in this this warrior. We are going to need to fight some battles. We got a lot of troops now, so we'll have to see how it all plays out. I'm going to speed up time, get these sieges done a little bit faster here if we can. And reflecting on God, I will believe I will be forever closer to God. Indeed, I hope so. Does Munio have no shame? I don't know. Does he have no shame? Probably. They're not sieging down Jerusalem. We got troops on it. They are going to go for that over there. We're going to get a siege done here. We might need to engage them in a battle if we can force a fight here. Question is, do we have enough troops? Will our allies... No, they won't. What if we try to get them to engage over here? Nope. I guess we'll go and siege. I guess we'll continue sieging. Like, I don't know what other choices we have. We're going for the Kingdom of Jerusalem, so as long as we're continuing to siege areas within Jerusalem, we should be okay. We'll continue to get our war score up. Ah, Briach has died. His daughter now takes over. She is betrothed, so his house will continue on. Well, maybe Omadon won't. I think it's just a regular betrothal, so... We do need a new commander. Manrique 34? Dude, who is this guy? Well, whoever he is, he's our new marshal because he's just freaking a boss. So let's get this guy in there. Yeah, we're gonna need to win a battle here. So, I mean, if we can force one, great. But it doesn't look like our allies are like super concerned about getting into that. I guess we'll see who runs out of supplies first or what. We'll continue down to do some more sieges in the meantime, but there we go. Get that war score into the positives again after all those battles we lost. Oh, they're starting to lose some supplies now too. We are as well, but we are getting some supplies from the lands that we're in being occupied, so we can get supplies from our own lands. Oh, they're pulling back here. We're gonna get this siege. I think we're gonna go for this siege. Get that marriage. We're gonna get this siege, and then I think we're gonna try to draw our troops in to this fight here if we can. I think because this army's a little bit smaller, we might actually be able to convince everybody else. Oh, and look, they're dying to attrition now. We might be able to win this on attrition. Our troops we're losing some troops to attrition too. But yeah, we do hold a lot of these lands, so we might be able to win the attrition game a little bit. Let's get this siege done. And then, there we go. Can we convince our allies to fight here? Ooh, oh man, we got locked in. All right, well, I guess we're gonna, like, look at this. Come on, allies. We could win this fight. Oh, you cowards. Oh, wait, are they going? Are they going? Oh, no! We got captured. Oh my gosh. And now they're going in? The AI is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous AI. We unfortunately lose that battle. Our son died as well. Both of our sons died in the crusade. We just got captured. Oh, my brave son. Well. Crazy. I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, I know that there's going to be tons of comments in this episode. Lots of people are going to be like, oh, why did you know, going into battles, you know, you can't win. I mean, the first one was avoidable. The second one, look, they're actually going in to do the fight. If they would have just went with us in the first place, maybe we would actually won. But, I mean, it is what it is. Crusader Kings, you know, the thing about these roleplay series is you can't expect everything to go exactly as you want. That's not how history goes. That's not how life goes. You know, even a legend like El Cid, sometimes a legend can end with you losing both of your sons in the crusade and being captured. That's part of a legend. You know, if we free ourselves and our family, you know, comes out on top, we have 76% of the war score here. We are still the greatest of the Crusaders here. So when all is said and done, the legend continues. It just might not continue in the most perfect way possible, but I think that this makes the story more interesting. But I'm very curious to see what you guys are going to say in the comments, so make sure to leave them because I'm probably going to have fun reading these ones. But until the next one, Wanderers, thank you for watching.